I slipped.
Okay.
I have one drawing somewhere that I really like. I don't know if it's considered to be a drawing too, because it's drawn with a needle.
With a needle?
Yeah, I had like
What did you
a bottle of ink
do?
and I spilled it on a paper and let it dry. And then I used a needle to carve out like a tree into it.
Sounds so emo. I want to see that one.
You can probably find it somewhere. I think that one I might have actually even screenshotted in my PC because I remember sending it to someone. It's the one art piece I am proud of. From like 10 years ago or something.
Okay. And now. Oh my god, it worked.
If you look very closely where the ball spawns, I think it spawns beyond the yellow. So I think you should be able to stand on the yellow.
Let me see. Yeah. Do you think you have also? No. Okay,
I think now we will have to do like a run to the other yellow. But we have to time it.
Oh shit. Okay, after the next one. After this one. What did I do?
I think you got stuck on the in-between thingy. The between yellow and gray thingy, this thingy.
Could be. I don't know.
I think your leg got stuck on it and that's why you fell. You started Gurren Lagann today. I have no idea what that is.
Gurren Lagann. Good choice, good choice.
Is that anime?
Yeah. You probably know that one blue-haired dude with like that one anime sunglass that you see everywhere.
Oh. There is a lot of blue-haired guys.
Yeah, but like a specific sunglass. Oh my god! Like if I show you a picture, you would recognize it. Yeah, it has some sass scenes. It's an anime. What do you expect?
I remember one of the first animes I watched that wasn't like mainstream was some weird... I don't know if I should say this on stream.
Go on.
It had like this weird... I don't remember the name of it, but the main character was a boy. And he had like 2 sisters.
Okay.
And for some reason the 2 sisters were fighting over him.
It's Kiss Exists.
I think that might be it. I don't remember much from it, but I remember that there was a scene where somebody pissed on someone.
Okay.
But it wasn't any of the main characters. It was like a side character on a side quest, getting pissed on.
Anyway.
Pretty cool anime too. I don't remember much from it, but pretty cool.
It has a vibe. Has nice music.
Definitely made my young self laugh. And then I watched one anime that had like the most worst ever English dub, where almost every dialogue was a memeable scene. It was something to do with ghost stories, I'm not too sure.
Oh yes, I watched Ghost Stories. I watched it together with a friend and we laughed at like I think every minute. It was so good.
Why do all principals look like lesbians? Mom? That's the funniest.
There are so many funny quotes. Or there was like one girl who was always speaking Spanish for some reason.
I
And
think
she was like saying the dumbest shit ever and nobody understood her.
one of the voice actors had to be a fan of Dora the Explorer or something.
The one rabbit episode where the girl fell in love with the rabbit. That is the infamous episode.
Not because you are a rabbit. It's because you are black.
You're black.
I have yet to watch the original dub to see what the story is actually about.
Yeah, like the story is actually like pretty completely like normal ass anime plot. I need to watch the original one. Just to see what I'm missing out. I've heard it's so boring.
Apparently it's boring, but
Yeah.
not like bad or anything, just kind of slow.
Yeah, it's just that's also what I heard.
And you can kind of see from the English dub that the animation and creatures and such look interesting. The ghost designs. It does makes you wonder though, how many more animes from the 90s got similar treatment without anyone noticing?
True, we will never know.
There has to be some that like nobody double checked.
True. Okay, here we are again. Okay, after this one.
I was too slow. That's my bad.
What was like actually your first anime? Like with knowing that you're watching an anime?
The very first one was either the very first episode of Pokemon or the very first episode of Naruto.
Makes sense.
Because they both premiered at the same time in my country. In the same year. And I honestly don't remember which one I saw first, but I do remember watching both on day one in my country.
Wait. Okay. Okay, after this one. It always hits you, but you stay there.
I think that might be the internet.
Huh. Okay.
There is like a slight lag, but it's not too noticeable.
Okay. Let's see.
So whenever we time it, you will have to go and jump on the other yellow, and then you need to stay put on the yellow over there.
Okay. Okay, after this one. No!
You didn't stay put.
I don't know why I did that. My mind was blank.
Holy moly. I thought we would stand.
And I just go on.
I was so confused.
The Naruto. Too much in my head. I don't know. I've watched Naruto when I was older, when I already watched a ton of anime.
I remember when the first season was airing. They were playing it on a repeat because it was taking forever for the second season to arrive dub. So I saw the first few seasons with the... Well, the first one with the Haku and Zabuza, and then the Chunin exam. I saw those two on a repeat. Constantly.
They also were a lot of... Yeah, the first seasons were always on repeat, also on German TV. I saw the characters dying so many times.
And back then I didn't have internet, so I had no idea what's going on. That's actually one of my earliest memories, when I got internet for the first time. It was looking up how many episodes Naruto actually has.
Biggest question.
And then figuring out how to watch them in the original dub. Because they were so ahead of the local dub.
Yeah.
There was like 100 episodes that I could watch with subtitles. That was so hype.
Oh, 2 a.m. Okay, after this one. Okay. Oh my god.
So remember, you jump onto the yellow block and stay there.
Okay, this time I stay. Okay, after this one.
Okay, same situation here. You jump on the yellow and stay there.
Okay, after this one. No!
We were so close. I could almost smell the victory over there.
Oh my god, I didn't read the chat. Bleach, do-do. Orihime, blah blah, Rukia. They are talking about Bleach. How much Bleach did you watch?
I have that on my to-do list. I haven't watched a single episode yet.
No way. If you like Naruto, you would like Bleach.
That's what my boyfriend told me as well.
It's like Naruto, but edgier.
I like the edge.
I think Bleach has like some of the most edgiest anime character designs ever. So many cool ones. I especially like Ulquiorra. He looks so cool. Such an emo guy. Ah!
I really wanna rewatch or continue watching that one anime where they turn into weapons.
Soul Leader.
Yeah, because I remember watching that when I was very, very young. I don't know how many episodes I watched, but I remember liking it.
I mean, you would love it. The show is so emo. It's all Halloween all the time.
Yeah, that's why I like it.
I always cosplayed the girl character.
If I ever cosplay, I have to be Itachi Uchiha. I have like the perfect haircut for it.
I wanna see that. So you never cosplayed, even though you're so into anime?
Too many people.
Too many people.
In the various cosplay events.
I don't know. Then why not for yourself at home?
Oh, I did that a couple of times.
Really?
Yeah, when I was younger.
What character?
In private, whenever there was like a Halloween in the United States, in my country, my school usually did like 1 day Halloween sleepover type of situation.
That sounds cool.
Because my country doesn't celebrate Halloween, but schools teaching English usually did Halloween events for the kids that are learning English. And those were like the only moments in my life where I got to cosplay, sort of.
You already knew anime back then, so who did you cosplay?
Well, funnily enough, I remember in like the 9th grade, that was the time when I tried to do Itachi Uchiha.
No way!
And it looked really good back then. I don't really remember all of the costumes from all of the grades. But I remember I was Itachi Uchiha in the 9th grade, and I think in 8th grade I was trying to do sort of a outfit similar to, if you see Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, I know that.
I was trying to do the outfit of Freddy Krueger. Because
so emo.
by sheer coincidence, I don't know how it's possible, but by sheer coincidence I have the exact, well, I no longer have it, but I used to have the exact same sweater. So it was like a no-brainer, basically free cosplay.
Free cosplay. Okay. Okay. Okay, after this one.
Who knew going straight would be so difficult? That's like the hardest challenge in this game. Going straight.
True. When I was 10, I cosplayed Saw at Halloween. Like the Jigsaw Saw.
That's pretty cool. That's also kind of cheap to make, right?
Exactly. Like I already had like very dark hair, so I just put some black hairspray. And I had the perfect hair length, so I just put on some makeup. Boom! I'm literally the puppet.
I just realized the irony of a child cosplaying as Freddy Krueger. Why did nobody stop me?
You're gonna be okay, the kid in question. Ah. Oh my god,
Oh, I
please.
just remembered actually. The same year that I did the Freddy Krueger cosplay, I originally wanted to do the Edward Scissorhands.
Oh, so cool! Oh, I always loved that character.
But for safety reasons, they talked me out of it, so I was Freddy Krueger instead. Because I was actually planning to use like duct tape and put some scissors on my head.
Big brain plan. Okay, okay, after this one. Why can't I walk straight anymore, please?
Me after drinking one drink.
Oh, Kabooter, wish you luck on the driving lessons.
Oh yeah, good luck with the car. Or truck, or motorcycle, or whatever. I'm not sure which one you are attempting to get.
Biscuit, did you do a driving,
I wanted to,
Yeah?
but I am not allowed.
Huh?
Because of the medication that I'm taking.
Ah.
Which is unfortunate because I really wanted to, but oh well. Ever since I was a young boy, I dreamed of having a black car. Black as my soul. And I was planning to put red seats into it.
Yeah, that suits you.
But the doctor said, no. We prescribe you with walking everywhere. No wheels for you. I am using controller and I think Lily too.
Yeah? Oh, this would be impossible with keyboard.
Yeah, this is one of those games that you really need a controller.
True. I'm sucking so bad he thinks I'm using a controller.
We've been doing really well up until we reached this point. I think there must be like a wind mechanic or something here.
Yeah.
Something just feels wrong about these.
Oh, okay.
Now remember, the key is to walk straight.
Okay, key walking straight. No problem. Okay, after this one.
Okay, now we need to time it and you need to stop on the yellow.
Okay. Okay. After this one.
Okay, the same thing over here, you need to stop on yellow.
Okay, after this one. What?
That's a big gap. That's a big gap.
I didn't jump.
Oh no. The legs gave up.
Oh, I just remember I got a drinking redeem and I didn't drink anything.
Oh, I thought you were saying something about ice. Do you have a driving license?
I almost got one because I was forced to get a driving license as a construction worker. So they told me if you start the second year, we will force you to get one and you will pay it like with your loan. And I was like, no, I don't wanna. So I'm happy that I stopped. Now I don't have a driving license.
At least I am not alone.
We are licenseless.
Thankfully we are in Europe too. We can take train everywhere.
Yeah. I don't know, like where I live, I don't need any kind of car.
I live very close to a train station that can take me everywhere.
Yeah, and the trains in Switzerland are like kinda good. If you live in Germany, maybe then consider getting a car. But in Switzerland, you don't need a car. You have, like everywhere you have buses and trains.
In the end, I am kind of happy that they didn't allow me to get the driving license, because the prices of the cars related stuff keep going up.
Yeah, that's true. I would not have the money for something like that.
It's so much more expensive than trains and buses.
true. I have my bicycle. I don't need more. Whew, finally. Okay.
This time we will do it for sure.
Okay. After this one.
I got... Oh...
Huh?
The hammer threw me into a collectible.
No way.
And I didn't realize it. I didn't even get to like look what that collectible was. It was
Suffering from
something...
success.
something black.
Black, that sounds good.
One of the collectible was human fall flat Easter egg, so this was probably also Easter egg to something. But I picked it up so fast, I have no idea.
Okay, okay. After... No!
I went too soon.
I was not thinking.
That was my bad, I didn't wait. I just ran for it. This is the perfect weather to drink like a mojito.
True. Okay, after this one.
Have you ever made homemade mojito?
No, actually no.
It's pretty nice when you make it homemade, because you can put like extra limes into it and make it very sour. Very nice. I would heavily recommend. And it's easy recipe.
Tell me the recipe.
You just need... I just forgot the name of it. You need like a very specific type of alcohol that they sell, and it's kind of cheap.
Which one?
I think it's the crystal clear vodka or something. You basically get like the cheapest bottle of vodka that you can see. The cheapest one is the best one. Because you don't care about how the vodka tastes, because it gets overpowered with the limes that you squeeze in.
Makes sense. Okay.
But you also need to buy, I don't remember the English name of it, but it's like a mint, but it's not a mint.
Mint?
When you put it in your mouth, it gives you that like refreshing wind.
Ginger?
Maybe. I never translated the recipe, so I have no idea. But that's one of the things you have to put in alongside the lime. I don't know if you ever drank normal vodka without anything.
Yeah.
But it's, in my opinion, pretty disgusting.
It is.
So essentially what your goal is to use these other ingredients to completely overpower it. So that it feels like you are drinking fresh air, basically. Fresh air full of sourness.
That sounds yummy.
That's like the best mojito.
I remember the first time tasting vodka. I was at some kind of birthday and they wanted to celebrate with everyone having a shot. And I said, no thanks. And then they gave me like a few drops. And I almost gagged trying to just drink it.
Yeah, I have no idea how do Russians drink it so casually. Because in Russia, it's pretty normal to just buy a bottle and drink it at work.
Ew.
It's insane to me, because I would never. Only if there is lime squeezed in it. And ginger and such.
But vodka is odorless, so in my work, they were always joking about drinking vodka at work because nobody would know because it doesn't smell like anything.
Yeah, but it tastes horrible.
Yeah, exactly. It just tastes like disinfectant. It's so ew.
I will say once in my life,
Mm-hmm.
I got the opportunity to taste like a fancy drink. It was this huge bottle, it was alcohol, but the liquid looked like foam.
Huh?
And it was like some sort of a milkshake type alcohol.
Was it like kind of a slushy?
It was like a slushy, yeah. Similar consistency. And it was heavily sweet.
Maybe it's a pisco sour.
That was pretty nice, but a bit too sweet for my taste. I prefer sour.
You know what I kind of like? Amaretto.
I'm not sure if I had that one.
I don't know, it's like incredibly sweet, but if you dilute it with a little bit of something, anything, it's very, I don't know, pleasant. Like no alcohol is like yummy, but that one is pleasant, I would say.
If you make a good mojito, it's very yummy.
Could be, maybe I never had a good one.
If you get a pre-made one, or one at a bar, they usually put very little lime into it.
Why would they?
But if you make it at home, you can put like so much into it, and it can be so freaking yummy. Especially in summer, because then you can also throw in some ice.
And I don't get it, like, fruit juice tastes always so good. Why don't people put more into it? It's just so obvious.
In my country, the most popular beverage is beer. And they made it so kids drink beer too.
That sounds like Germany.
Well, I am right next door to Germany, so it makes sense.
I was so baffled. Like in Switzerland, it's absolutely not normal for like random kids to drink beer. And in Germany, you see like everyone above 12 drinking beer. You're like, where did you get that from? What the fuck?
Yeah, it's the same over here, but they made it so if you are a kid and you want beer, you have to buy like a Vroid one.
Ah, yeah, makes sense.
Because they have like 0% alcohol and vitamins. So it's like a healthy drink.
This time, for real. This time. Okay. After this one.
Okay. These ones are easier because these ones give us slightly more time.
True. We will do them. All of them. Okay. After this one.
Oh no, I slipped. I slipped.
Demaru never drank before.
Not even water? You should fix that.
I actually always stayed away from alcohol, but since I've been a construction worker, it's so normal to drink beer after work that I kinda got into it. The spiral started.
I only drink when the mood is right. But in summer I could drink constantly. Mojito.
Yeah.
If only limes were less expensive. Yeah, you should definitely try some water here and there. Pretty good. Pretty liquidy.
I recommend. I don't know. Alcohol was always like so incredibly disgusting for me. I always gagged when I just smelled it. But I don't know. I think it's like being employed. I think it's working. That you don't survive that without some beer.
You know, mojito actually smells amazing.
Now I really want to see what mojito tastes again.
You just need like 3 or 4 ingredients. Mainly need...
I only tasted it once.
You mainly just need like a really cheap vodka, or you can buy a fancy vodka. It doesn't really matter because that's just the base. You mix in the flavor with the lime and such. I will translate after stream the whole recipe because I have it in the fridge.
Let's go.
I can just look up the ingredients and figure out what they mean in English.
Bro likes it so much he has the recipe on the fridge.
You would be surprised, but I have like 5 recipes on the fridge.
I wonder, what are those 5?
There is like a cheese sauce that I really like.
For like spaghetti?
Yeah, for pasta. And it's a different one than the usual one because it's like a white sauce.
Okay, after this one. I think I slipped.
I got hammered. That's another recipe though I wouldn't be able to say from my mind because I don't know how half the stuff translates. I should get Duolingo for food specifically and figure out the English terms.
Oh my god. This level, please.
What's your favorite dessert?
Oh, blackberries. What about you?
For dessert, I like making homemade tiramisu.
Ooh, that sounds good.
It also needs alcohol, the homemade recipe.
Yeah, most tiramisus have some alcohol.
And I have a special method for it because in my country there is a specific brand of rum that is coffee flavored. And that goes really well into the tiramisu recipe.
You and your coffee.
Indeed, indeed. Daily dose of coffee. I like tea as well.
He is nice.
But I only drink tea when I wake up. I recently got into chili flavored teas. They are pretty nice.
Really flavored teas?
Yeah, it's like a fusion. There is like a sweet flavor, which is like a cherry or strawberry or basically anything. And the other ingredient is like spicy chili. So even if the tea gets cold, it's still hot because of the spice. Which makes it perfect for iced tea recipes. Which is also great in summer.
True.
We are not doing too well in this.
Maybe if you go first.
But we did made it pretty far in the previous few attempts.
True.
I think we can probably make it. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah. Wait. It's hard to see the gap through the glass. There we go.
Nice.
It's so shiny.
Okay. True.
Okay, after the next one.
Okay.
I'm surprised it didn't break.
I don't know why I jumped. Okay.
Okay, after this
Somehow
one.
we're living. Okay. Ah! No! Why did I jump? Why?
I think that was checkpoint right there. Oh well.
Oh, we were almost there.
Can you imagine if that isn't a checkpoint?
In my college time, I had a big coffee face. It was crazy.
I don't know why I like coffee. I don't even put like sugar or milk into it. I just drink straight up dark blend.
Oy. Me too. Because like I don't drink milk, so there's nothing I can put inside. I really had a big problem that I was always sleeping in class. I was always the kid knowing for always sleeping in class. And so the coffee really like saved my butt.
I was also very sleepy. That's why I started drinking coffee.
I always thought like, nah, like it doesn't do that much probably. I don't know. And then I tried it out and oh shit, this like coffee is really like doing something. I can actually stay awake for the first hour.
A nice little boost. And it's healthier than energy drinks.
Yeah. Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Why am I jumping? What am I doing? No! I don't know. I can't think.
Because you were going first for a long time.
I think, yeah. My brain is hardwired now. Okay. This time I think.
You know what I would really like right now? Like frozen strawberries mixed into a slushy.
Oh, yes.
That would be so nice. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And you don't jump.
Okay.
After the next one.
Okay.
And you don't jump here.
Why? I don't know. I start this time. This time I don't jump.
I wonder what will be waiting for us on the other side.
Strawberry slushy.
3, 2, oh, what the heck happened?
Oh.
My legs went wibbly wobbly for no reason.
Wibbly wobbly.
That was one of those situations where that sound effect would play.
I still didn't drink my drink redeem. This level is so captivating.
In this heat wave, we should hydrate. I'm gonna hydrate as well.
Yeah. Oh wait, give me 1 minute. I need to refill my ice cubes.
Very, very refreshing. Well, so far 3 hours. The world record is 30 minutes or less than 30 minutes. I think we are doing pretty well. Not too far behind the world record, you know? In our defense, though, it do be heat waves. This glass is full temperature, boiling point. If you touch it, your finger will get burned. So that's why we keep failing. It's
Okay.
all canon.
What did I miss?
I'm just saying.
You're defending us.
The sun is beaming into this glass panel.
Yeah, that's why we're always slipping.
Every touch is causing like 40-degree burns. It's like the Hellraiser movies. We are being tortured. Okay.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, don't forget to not go to yellow. I am the yellow.
Okay. Not jump. Not jump.
Let's go. Same thing here.
Okay.
Let's go.
We're almost there.
Okay. Let's go. It is a checkpoint.
Finally!
Nice.
Oh, finally. This is... It feels so unreal.
This is a weird situation. Okay, now we need to do this.
I don't see anything.
Who should go first?
Okay, you.
Actually, maybe if I squeeze it this way.
Oh! Didn't even touch the wall.
This is gonna be a very tight squeeze. The camera is not very helpful in this area.
Yeah.
How we made it. Okay, let's flatten it. There we go. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Now, oh, there is a hammer over there.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go for it, I guess.
No! I was too slow.
I wonder if that platform is a checkpoint, because that would be a pretty easy one to get. This is a pretty hard squeeze though. That was my bet. I think I stepped too far to the side. Almost 600 broken glasses.
Oh shit, I was not looking at the number.
As they say, being wasteful is not good for the planet. That glass could have fed a whole African village. Then we just broke it.
Okay.
Why is the camera so wonky in here? This.
Okay.
That hammer
Nice.
at the top will be difficult.
Hear it storming outside. It sounds so nice.
In my country, apparently tomorrow there is supposed to be a huge storm. So, if you are hearing it now...
I live in the future.
Then maybe the prediction is true. Is he the storm that is approaching?
Who's your favorite DMC character? Not counting Dante.
This might be extremely controversial.
Oh my god. He's dropping the bomb.
But do you know how there was like this one reboot DMC game?
You mean Devil May Cry DMC?
Yeah.
Oh god.
He's my favorite.
The Dante from... No, who?
Yeah, the Dante from the weird reboot.
Why? Not the Latino Dante, please.
I don't know. He's kind of cool.
No! No, he lost me when he got the white wig and he was like, nah.
That was a funny joke though.
No. I didn't like it because that hurt my feelings. That is so crazy. That is the most controversial opinion I've heard ever.
That's also my favorite DMC game.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah. You're joking. Guys, he's joking. Don't worry, guys, he's joking.
I know, it's heavily controversial.
That's crazy.
I might change my opinion someday too, because I haven't yet played the most modern DMC. What? There is no checkpoint?
Oh my god, okay. How do we do this?
I think if we step on one while the other one... They are on like a time limit. So if we like go there, then go there, then go there, you know?
I hope I know what you mean. Okay. Okay, let's go.
Let's go now.
Ah! I fell. It's not controversial, it's wrong. Hademaru. Like, the game was not that bad. It had some really cool ideas. I liked the demons are like disguised in the modern world as like energy drinks companies. That was a very cool idea.
That's exactly why it's my favorite, because it was very reminiscent of Hellboy comic books, which I really like. The lore in that game is very reminiscent of Hellboy for some reason.
I just really didn't like Virgil in the game. I don't know. It didn't feel like Virgil. And he
Well,
was kind of an ass the whole time.
technically it isn't him.
Yeah, it isn't him. I didn't like the direction they were going with him. He's like only a prick. Like the normal Virgil, he's like serious and he like has big morals. But I don't know. The DMC Virgil is like, yeah, let's kill everyone, yeah.
I don't know, that's kind of a vibe.
He just killed, like, I remember he like killed the fetus in the woman, and then he killed her, like, just because no, even though she redeemed, she's still like a demon. She needs to die.
Exactly, Demaru. It's like it's not even the real DMC. It's so different. And that's why I like it. It's like a completely different experience.
Nah. And there was no lady. My favorite character is Lady, and she was not in the DMC, so I was like, no.
Okay, watch out for the hammer.
Okay. Yeah, I know Lady is cool. True. I love Lady. I always wanted to cosplay her.
The fact that there is only one jumping a red thingy makes this so much harder than it needs to be.
Yeah. Oops.
Because we somehow have to both bounce on it.
We're like playing for 3 hours and 30 minutes. Are we gonna like finish the game today?
I hope so. It is a long play. I think we can do it. We got this far. You know, the world record is less than 30 minutes. So
What mad lad.
we should be fine. We are probably any moment now in the finish line. Where would he spend the 30 minutes, you know? This has to be like the point where he had like 25 minutes in. Or something like that.
Would make sense.
We have to be close.
Okay.
When it comes to long-lasting franchises, though, I do have a lot of controversial takes.
Give me another hot take.
Out of all the Need for Speed games, The Run is the best one.
Ah, shit. I played some Need for Speed, but I don't know much about the series.
Well, The Run is very unique because it has one race, and only one race, that goes across the whole entire continent. Which is very unique.
That sounds cool.
And
For some reason, I'm not jumping high.
That's why I like it the most out of the whole franchise, because it's just so much different from the others.
I remember when I was like 10 or something, I had a neighbor and he was such a big fan of Need for Speed. He had like all the games, and sometimes we could like visit him, and we always like had hopes to play some Need for Speed, but most of the times he told us like, you guys can watch, and then he just played and we just waited till we maybe could play, but no.
Damn.
That is how to torment little children.
That is pretty funny too.
It's like having like a bowl of treats in front of like dogs and eating it, and the dogs are just like looking like, okay.
I had something similar with my uncle because he had PlayStation 1, but he only had horror games. So I wasn't allowed to play on it. But I always watched him play like Resident Evil 3, Nemesis and such.
That's cool.
And eventually I had PlayStation 2, and that's how I got Spyro.
I wished I grew up with a PlayStation, but no.
It was a pretty cool console. But the best,
I think you like...
the best memory about PlayStation is that you could get demo discs for it.
Yeah, many people talk about that.
They were so freaking cool.
Oh, that's why you like the haunted demo disc so much.
Yeah, because it's like a throwback to good old times. Back in my days. You know.
You will tell your grandchildren, I've played demo discs. You know, guys, those beautiful days are over.
Now it's all just microtransactions. It's insanity. Oh, Demaru, you played Fear in kindergarten?
Oh.
A pretty cool franchise. I haven't played it yet, but Funnily enough, I own all the Fear games on Steam. I just didn't have time to play them yet. And I had them in my library for like the past 10 years or so.
Why don't you play it?
I don't know, I just keep playing other games. Maybe the fear in the name is making me fearful of installing it. I don't know. I am currently addicted to playing a zoo game. I'm building a zoo in my spare time. Yeah.
Oh my god. I remember I played a lot of Zoo Tycoons when I was a little kid.
Before we started the stream, I just finished the capybara section.
Let's go.
It's a very unique zoo tycoon though, because you are like sequencing the genomes of animals to get different color variants.
Oh.
And you can mix DNA of two animals to create like a mutant of two species. Like you can like mix the DNA of a pig with a duck and have a animal that's like a mixtape of the two.
Yeah, that's some curious tycoon.
Pretty fun, I like it. It also had dinosaur DLC, which could be fun. I wonder if you can mix the dinosaurs with the normal animals. That would be funny. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, same Demarul was a long time ago. I also like to play like the typical like city tycoons, you know, like Anno and yeah.
The last one I played out of those was the one that is on Steam that has like workshop support. I forgot the name of it though. Something City.
You mean SimCity?
Yeah, that might be it. I know there were two that came out at the same year. One was from EA and one was from someone else. And I played the one from someone else.
Oh.
Because it had modding support and a bunch of people made workshop mods for it. I like games with mod support.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, let's jump at the same time.
Oops.
That almost worked. That almost worked. Hello, Noel. Hello, hello. I also remember playing the Jurassic World builder game. Also on Steam. Yeah, it's like...
I only played
Jurassic
Yeah.
Evolution or something.
So it's a tycoon.
It's a tycoon where you build the whole like Jurassic World.
That's cool.
It's licensed on the movies.
There is like an action game of Jurassic Park that I've played when I was a little kid. And it was like so... Was it a Telltale game? I don't know, but it was kind of very cheap. It was kind of laughable.
I think I played that one as well. I remember kind of liking it though.
There was just one, so I think it's the same.
Okay, we should stay somewhat close in this section so that we don't accidentally fall. And
Okay.
let's go now. No. No. And we are finished. Still no checkpoint though. That makes me makes me worried. Oh, do you see that rotating thingy behind you?
Yeah. Oh. Oh god. Oh my god. What should we do?
Oh, we did it. That was clutch. That was honestly clutch.
True.
Somehow we survived and we reached the checkpoint.
Finally. Yeah, there is a Telltale game of Jurassic Park.
Have you played
Telltale.
The Poker Night games from Telltale?
I always saw them, but I never played them. Did you?
I even streamed one of them.
Ooh.
I love those poker games, they are so fun. Yeah, what the heck do they want us to do here? I guess we jump.
Woo! Woo!
Mikey boys.
Okay. But I remember I played the Telltale game of Back to the Future. That
one I haven't played yet. That's on my to-do list.
I played it so many times when I was a little kid. I think I know every dialogue. But everything in German. Okay.
Ballard I haven't played yet. Ballard doesn't look appetizing to me.
Which one? Ballard. What is Ballard? Never heard of that.
It's like a card game that won the Game of the Year.
Ah, yes, I know which one. Yes, it doesn't look like something I would enjoy.
I prefer my card games edgy. Like Inscription. Inscription is probably my favorite card game ever made. Because of the edginess.
Oh, come on.
Was close.
Did you play The Wolf Among Us?
Yeah, I am still waiting for the sequel.
Yes, what was that about? They just announced like a sequel, everybody is hyped, and then they just shut up for the next
And it
year.
ended on a somewhat of a cliffhanger as well.
Yeah, what was that?
Okay. What the heck? Okay, so we both
Ah,
have to be on one side and then jump
you
on the
sure?
other side.
Oh no. Okay.
And
Okay.
somehow keep doing that until we get over there. And then
Oh
there is also
no.
hammer at the end.
We're gonna be stuck here. Okay. Okay. Okay, now. Oh my god. Oh no.
That seems doable. I think I can do that. My favorite part of Inscription is actually the modded part where you play in the Magnificus Yu-Gi-Oh! Inspired chapter.
Huh?
I actually streamed that. There is like a mode for Inscription. There is like 1,000 modes for Inscription, but there is one specifically that turns the game heavily into like Yu-Gi-Oh! Inspired versus type situation. It doesn't have a pot of greed though, unfortunately. But it does have the mechanic where you can combine a hand and legs and a head to summon... I forgot his name. The dude from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh my god, what was the name?
I don't remember.
Oh my god.
The big
I
boy.
forgot. The big boy.
You played it on PS4, so no mods for you. That is unfortunate. There are some really cool mods. That's like my favorite part about that game. I absolutely adored streaming the mods for that. Kind of miss it. Maybe I should revisit that game someday. Install some new mods that came out since then. It'd be fun. We are struggling.
Ah, true.
We need Pot of Greed right now.
Did you play the Walking Dead game by Telltale?
I played almost every single one of them except for the last one because it came out on Epic.
Oh.
I think they now released the full collection on Steam, but I am no longer interested because of the shenanigans that happened with the last game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, what's your favorite mobile game?
I don't know. Do you play mobile games?
Not particularly, but currently I kind of enjoyed the South Park
South
gacha.
Park. That's your favorite mobile game.
That's my new favorite, indeed, indeed. Before
Why
then
was
it was
there
the Snake.
the snake?
Yeah,
Like the old game?
the old school one. Yeah. 10 out of 10 phone game, to be honest. Okay. We need to be careful here. I'm gonna go first. Or do you wanna go first?
No.
You just need to remember whenever those spikes are visible that we need to jump over there.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
This is way too tricky. Oh my god, I cannot.
Nah, this one is easy. I honestly don't know why it broke there. Sometimes we bounce off the spikes.
Yeah, true.
Maybe that's how they speedrun this game. They get like bounced weirdly into the finish line.
Since I'm such a Plants vs Zombies fan, I played a lot of Plants vs Zombies 2 when I was a little kid.
Oh, I played a lot of the first one.
Yeah, me too. Way more than the second one.
I don't think I ever played the second one, actually. I only played the first one.
I did because, you know, being a little kid in that time and you have access, why not? But I never really got into it big. I will stay with my Plants vs Zombies 1 forever.
I also remember.
Yeah.
I remember playing Angry Birds.
Oh yeah, and Bad Piggies.
My favorite Angry Birds was the space one with the gravity. That one was fun. Why did the spikes go again? Okay.
I wasted so much time with like phone games when I was small. Oh my god. The amount of time.
I think the spikes on the last one go up twice in a row before the pause. Like, see, there is pause, and then there is spike, and then there is pause.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
tricky.
I would
it's
never
tricky.
see that.
I noticed it at the previous death because it didn't make sense.
Project Sekai. I try to play Project Sekai, but it's a gacha. So, no. I didn't saw.
Okay, this is the hard part.
Okay.
You need to maximum focus on the jumps.
I will.
Let's go. Oh, we did one. We did one. We did one. And since we did one, we can do two. Sometimes that's all you need. Make one. Then you already know how to do one, so you might as well do two. We can make this.
I don't know. I got a big problem with Project Sekai because my elitist brain doesn't like little children being fan of Vocaloid because of a gacha game. And they only know the songs of the game, and I'm like, no, gatekeeping. Why do I keep falling?
The weird jump from the rotating thing. Oh, watch out, block. Oh, yeah. We get bamboozled by the blocks. That's why we keep falling there.
Yeah, Demaru, Project Diva. Why don't people just play that? Okay, that was good. Okay.
Yeah, remember to focus on sideways now. Oh, neither of us managed to jump far enough.
This is so impossible. Yeah, Demaru.
I don't know any of those projects.
Random rhythm games. What's your favorite rhythm game?
Audio Surf.
What is that?
It's a rhythm game where you put in your MP3 file of any song and it generates a race track based on the file.
No way.
pretty fun.
Yeah, sounds cool. I had a little Osu phase, but I was never big into rhythm games.
I was heavily into audio surf because, I don't know, it just was fun to be able to play my music, literally. Yeah, let's go. Oh,
I think I pulled you.
I made an oopsie, I think.
Uh,
I landed the jump, but then I stepped further to the side. Because I thought I didn't make the jump. Okay, we need to jump somewhat at the same time, I think, so that we are both like this.
okay.
Yeah,
That
because
did not work.
if we don't, the glass will
Yeah.
push us.
True. But
So
when?
we need to constantly jump exactly like this.
But how?
I don't know, that's gonna be difficult. We will try to time it, I suppose.
Is Geometry Dash a rhythm game?
Yes. I played that one a little bit. That one got boring though because the music was repetitive.
But you could play an online level.
That's true.
My bro had such an unhealthy obsession with Geometry Dash when he was a kid. It was really like crazy. For years, he did nothing else but just play Geometry Dash.
There is this meme on YouTube. It's called "Do You Speak Geometry Dash?" Have you seen it?
That sounds familiar. I don't know.
A lovely meme. I think I put it in that playlist that Kuhaku made.
Nice. I finally need to watch the playlist.
I don't know when you will do it, but I hope I will catch it live. Because I put in like 50 videos.
Yeah, I think most videos are yours. I remember at the beginning of his phase when my bro beat Supersonic, he wanted to make a sketch, a video sketch, that he baked a congratulation cake with it saying congratulations on beating Supersonic. And so I've baked a cake for that dumb sketch. I don't know what that was about.
A celebration is nice.
I mean, he spent days and days trying to. It was a month, I think.
Yeah, let's go.
I was too slow.
I am still confused. How did someone join in at the beginning of the stream?
Yes, that was weird.
How did someone know the password?
It had to be someone watching.
You gonna haunt me?
But I find it creepy that someone kicked me out of my family library. Who has access to my library?
And both things happened at the same time as well.
Yeah, exactly. That is what's what's creepy.
There is something going on with the glass carrying simulator.
It's haunted.
Yeah, get ready and...
Okay.
Now. I did it again, I jumped too hard to the side.
I don't know. I think I'm pushing you too hard to the side. I need to jump sooner.
It is kind of difficult though. Yeah, we have the exact distance that we need. But it's hard to do it consistently multiple times.
Yeah, true.
And we need to do it like 4 times or something before we reach over there. But that looks like a checkpoint over there.
I sure hope.
Behind the hammer.
We're gonna die on the hammer.
Oh, we are above the track section. Do you remember that?
True.
Those were the days, 2 hours ago. Dodging tracks. And now here we are. Okay, on the next one.
Okay. Wait.
I did 3 constant jumps. I think it's doable.
Let's see.
No. I fell through the gap. I got bonked by the broken glass. Okay. Let's go. Maybe you should go first.
Yeah, maybe.
I think I can react to the jumps. We can try that.
Okay. Ay. Okay, after this one.
That was my fault. I panicked and stood still. Therefore you got pulled backwards. I don't know why, but that particular obstacle is just stress-inducing.
Yeah.
I miscounted, I thought that was the first one. Nice.
Okay. Okay. After this one. Oh shit!
I made it to the checkpoint, but it doesn't count without glass. But I think that's a checkpoint. If only it counted. We would now be free.
Okay. So after this one. No. Sorry. I panicked. Okay, wait. Okay, after this one. Ah, I can't walk.